Hi, I'm Natalie Ledwell, and this is the Inspiration Show. Now, I'm here again with my friend Drew Canole.
How's it going?
He's our resident health expert here on the Inspiration Show. And, you know, Drew, the reason I've got you here today is I actually have a couple of questions I want to ask you.
Perfect.
But I know that you get a lot of the same questions asked over and over.
Every day.
Right, okay. So maybe we can cover those today, because I'm sure that if what I'm asking and lots of other people are, that maybe people that are watching the show.
Yeah, hopefully we can help them out.
Excellent.
Cool.
Okay. Now, the first question I have to ask you, and we came across this because my husband and I, rather than using a juicer, we were using a blender to blend our vegetables.
Yep.
But you were telling me some things that were different between blending and juicing.
Absolutely.
So what's the benefits of
So juicing, it's instant. So it goes right into your bloodstream. It bypasses your G2 tract, which, you know, when your digestion system is using the fiber in like a blended drink, it takes energy away from you. So when you just juice it, it gives your body time to heal, which is why it's so beneficial of people trying to lose weight. It's because your body's healing, it's flushing out those toxins, the xenoestrogens that are in your system, and it happens a lot quicker.
Right, so you absorb the nutrients faster?
You absorb the nutrients faster, and you don't spend any energy to get the nutrients.
Right.
See, when we eat macronutrients like proteins and, you know, carbs and potatoes and that kind of stuff, our body has to work to process all that. With juice, your body doesn't have to work, and it's like instant energy.
Right.
So.
Great. Okay, so that was the juicy one. Now, I also have another one about abs.
Okay.
So, you know, if I do like 100 crunches every day, will that burn body fat from my ab area?
Yeah, one of the most common misconceptions with that. I wish it did, because, you know, we'd have a lot of people in America just doing abs all over the place.
Yeah.
But really, you have to burn body fat throughout your whole body. And most of the time, it starts in your face. So if you ever watch somebody transform, you know, a lot of our coaching students, you'll see it in their face first, and then it starts in the top of the chest and the shoulders, and then it works the way down, and at the same time it's coming up from the ground as well. And the very last place where you lose that body fat is actually like right in here.
Yeah, I think it's there for men and here for women, you know.
Yeah.
So the first place you want to lose it is the last place it goes.
Exactly. And that's the first place you want it. You know, you want lean six-pack.
I know. All right, so is there any, so if we're looking to burn body fat, what is the best type of exercise to do that?
You know, it's simple. I think circuit training is always good. So
circuit training is like different machines?
exercises, mixing it up. And then if you just have a, you know, incline cardio or like a treadmill where you can put it on an incline, just walk on it for 20, 25 minutes a day, that's really, really good at burning fat. Okay,
but I've heard what's the difference between just having it on one level, like a manual setting, so you've got it at the one level the whole time, or interval training where it goes hard and it goes easy, then hard and easy?
It's going to do two different functions. With interval training, it's going to work your heart more, so your heart's going to go up and it's good for the cardio, you know, to get your heart in shape. But to burn body fat, you want that slow and consistent uphill climb, because that'll keep it around, you know, 115 to 135 your heart rate, and that's the fat burning zone, so to speak.
Okay, so there's one type of training which is fat burning, and then there's another type of training which is more for fitness and cardiovascular.
Absolutely.
Right. Okay, but you will burn calories in cardiovascular as well.
Totally, but it's just more effective on this one.
Right. Okay. All right. So what are some of the other questions that you get asked all the time?
I get asked, you know, a lot of our coaching students travel all the time. And with the holidays coming up, people are on planes and stuff like that. So they're like, how do I eat healthy? And the biggest thing is you can't leave your house without packing beforehand. So having things like almonds, walnuts, you know, some perfect foods bars, or the protein bars that are good for you that you like, take those on the plane with you. Bring water so that you can take those as well. And then if you're going to a destination, you know, a ninja trick that I learned recently, it's really easy to do. If you're staying in a hotel, is ask the hotel for a blender and a fridge, and they have to give it to you, most hotels, from what I understand. So then you have that, and sometimes we'll even have our food shipped into us. So like we'll get it at Whole Foods or another grocery store that's in your area, or just take a taxi and get it, and then you can eat, you know, healthy food all the time, and you don't have to worry about that. So that's a little trick for traveling.
No, because that's really the thing, when you travel all the time, you know, you eat out for breakfast and you eat out for lunch, and next thing you know, you're just feeling lethargic and full all the time. So even if we were to replace, you know, breakfast and lunches with something healthy, it would make all the difference in the world.
And then having a dinner with your friends so that you can still socialize and do what you're going to do on the holidays, because everybody's going to, you know, they want to have a good time, for sure.
Okay, now still on the traveling mode, let's just say that it's difficult for you. I mean, most hotels have a gym, But let's just say that it's difficult for you to get to a gym. Is there any exercise that you could do in your hotel room, or that wouldn't require going to a specific gym?
You could do hundreds of exercises from the comfort of your hotel room.
Right.
So air squats, simple air squats where we're just sitting back like this, and you're just going up and down. You're getting your heart rate up.
Yep.
And you have a heart rate monitor too, so you can monitor that as well.
Yeah.
And then jumping jacks, real simple to do those. Everybody knows what they are. Push-ups, sit-ups, that kind of thing. If you've got a pull-up bar or something you can hang on to, you can do that too if you're feeling real brave.
Right.
But
and I suppose you could always get out and walk. But, we're getting into, it's winter here in the US, so it's, it's a bit of inclement weather, especially if you're on the East Coast.
Yeah, unless you're in San Diego.
Well, exactly.